Yeah, this is a video that I decided to come up with on my own. I remember saying in one video when I talked about how they try to make out, give you black MGTOWers and white MGTOWers to try to separate us. And I remember talking about how I wanted to see myself as a man first and a black man second. No, I'm a black man first and a MGTOW red pillar dude. Not even second, but I'm a black man first and foremost. And what I want to talk about right now doesn't really have anything to do with MGTOW, but it does have to do with black women, which is the reason why I went MGTOW. The attitudes of them, the single moms, that's one thing. But see, now I guess black women are so used to being rejected by us that somehow that they have it in their minds that they're going to convince the world or to convince white men to go after them. I don't understand why you black women just don't get it. White women are the standard of beauty. White men have a natural selection process to where they're going to choose white women. They're not going to choose you with your kids. They're not going to choose you being overweight. They're not going to choose you being educated. It's just you don't have what it takes to get these white men, especially these white men that have options in women. Like, it's one thing to get a white man that's a Chad, but it's like absolutely nothing to get a white dude that is trailer trash. Now, I want you women I didn't know who this person was until the day before yesterday. And I'm not trying to give him clout, but I'm pretty sure most of y'all know who he is. But I'm going to play for y'all a clip of what or how he thinks about black women. Okay? Just listen to this.
This is the truth. Not every man on the planet wants to marry black women. We will fuck you. If you're a black woman and you're watching me right now, listen, we can do the slave fetish thing. It is not a problem. It is not a problem. I would fuck you, but that's literally it. I would probably degrade you, and that's just the way it is. You would be a ghetto gagger with me. Nothing more, nothing less.
Now, black women, he called you out with that. He said, if any of y'all are listening, he wanted to be loud and clear with what he said. Now, he is not a Chad white boy, meaning he's not a white boy that any professional white female that's got anything going for herself would pick him. But yet he's telling you that you're not good enough for him. Like, he's telling you that he would ghetto gag you. He's telling you he's done it to black women, but he would not be with you for any type of long-term anything. Now, if you don't think that that's the collective attitude for most white men in America, most average white men in America, and I'll say it again, he's not average. So if he's thinking that, what do you think the guy's thinking that's actually got alpha male status and, good earning power and, he's physically attractive with 6 feet and 6 figures of income and 6-pack, and why would he choose you? I'm talking to successful ladies live. Why would he choose you? But when it comes to the swirlers, or potential swirlers or previous swirlers like Paris Milan and Cynthia G, and it's another one, Chrissy somebody, I don't know who these broads are, but I'm not really focused on the fact that they're swirling as much as I'm focused on the fact that you're swirling with people who collectively think of you as being beneath them. That right there would give me enough to where I say, you know what? I don't want a white girl because of the way white people feel about niggas as a whole. Because if I go to her house for Thanksgiving, somebody in that home is not going to be all that fond of black people. I just know it. So I don't even try to go there. I really don't. And it's a shame that y'all been rejected or feel so low about yourselves that y'all would take somebody that clearly is telling you about their bed wenching fetishes as what most white men have. Now for him to get up there and talk like he talked, that's a testament to how white men fetishize black women for sexual gratification, and that's pretty much it. It also speaks about white privilege. For him to get up there and say, this is how I feel about you black women, deal with it, that's definitely white privilege. And another thing I'll say too, is this dude seems to have bit Tommy Sotomayor's shtick, but people aren't trying to tear him down and bring him down like they try to bring Tommy down. It seems like blacks are cowards and they only take on people that they think they can beat, I guess. Because if they wanted to topple him, they'd probably be thinking, oh, he's a white man. He's got a privilege to be up there talking the way he's talking. We can't beat him. We have to go after Tommy Sotomayor because he's a little bit more vulnerable. We can attack our own, but we can't attack anything that's been opposed to us for 400 years. Nah, that'd be too much like right, wouldn't it? I personally couldn't imagine a white female saying along the lines like, to all you mandingo black men out there, we can buck dance and all that, but I wouldn't bring you home to meet my family. I don't deem you worthy of that. You're nothing more than somebody that I can, get sexual gratification from, but other than that, you're useless. That right there will make me say, I don't want no white chicks then, like for real, like seriously, because of the way white people feel about black people as a whole, period. And what's even worse about it is, like I mentioned, the fact that you got a lot of these black women that don't have nobody that will take somebody that has that mentality. You can say not all white men, but enough of them, okay? Enough of them to the point where you should be knowing that that's the collective white man's mentality. I don't know if that's the collective white woman's mentality. I'm pretty sure it's pretty close. But the only way to know for sure is to be a fly on the wall. Because I don't think a white girl would be that bold and ignorant to say something like that. Even though she's got white privilege too. She just ain't gonna come out her mouth with words like that. I've never heard, even on the internet with all this YouTube stuff, I don't think I've ever come across a white chick berating black men like this dude was talking about, giving them backhand compliments. I'll have sex with you, but that's about it. I ain't seen no white girl on the internet saying I'll have sex with you brothers, but that's about it. But the main issue is he is not a Chad. So basically, if you're lowering the bar to get a white dude, you are lowering the bar really, really low because you're getting the lowest of white dudes. For real, for real. You're getting a white dude that you're going to have to build him up just so he can leave you for a whiter version of you. I've seen it happen to women. Straight up. Get in bed once by a dude that they thought loved them, but obviously he didn't. So, and if you think that it's going to be any different for you, take that chance. But Successful Ladies Live, this is for you. And Paris Milan, if you really didn't do that ghetto gagging shit like you claim you didn't, what you need to do is you need to try to take that site down. You mentioned it before, but I guess it's all water under the bridge. It was just hot air you were talking. Because you didn't, all these petitions you get for that other stuff, get a petition to shut that down. And this is how we'll know if you actually did ghetto gagging. Because if you make enough of a stink, they'll basically tell you to back off or we'll release the evidence that we have of you actually ghetto gagging. So if you didn't ghetto gag, you need to go after that site, get it shut down to the point where if they've got something on you, they would have released it. If I don't hear anything about you trying to shut the site down, or I don't get a petition across my feed about you getting this petition that you once signed to get that ghetto gagger site shut down, then I'm going to believe what I'm still believing. And also, it's like, if Me Too really cared about you black women, they would have been shut that site down. That's another thing. You jump on this Me Too bandwagon, they don't care nothing about you black women. You want to be ghetto gagged by these white men, they really don't care nothing about you black women. The only one that cares about you black women is us black men. But some of us are so fed up until you learn how to behave and learn how to act and be submissive like a woman's supposed to be, we're not going to deal with you. It's just that simple. The real ones, the strong ones, the ones that know what a woman's supposed to be and what woman is in his preference. That's what he's going to do. These faggot ass simp niggas, they're going to tell you what you want to hear and make you feel good about yourself. Oh, girl, go after that white man. Yo, go after him, girl. You can get him. He'll love you to death. He'll treat you better than these niggas are. All right. Keep on believing that. But it's funny how all these chicks that claim white dudes is the way to go is sitting in front of the internet talking about it, but going home to no white man, going home to no man, period. It's like, why would you take boxing lessons from Glass Joe? I mean, his record was like 1 in 99 on Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Why would you learn how to fight from him? Think on that. Or just make that make sense as to why you would want somebody who's claiming that you're beneath him. And he's not making no bones about it. And then I'll mention this again. Y'all ain't trying to shut him down like you be trying to shut down Tommy Sotomayor's channel. I'm sure. Because niggas is cowards, man. Disgust me, man.